What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Uriel video, where I will keep this very, very short, because it's late at night for me. So, we are going to first go to the, what's his name? Cephalon Sumeris, because you gotta show off the abilities, which I won't overcomplicate. I'll just tell y'all what y'all need to know so y'all can use them, and then that'll be it. And then I'll give you my build, which one, if you use it right, which you're gonna have to watch the video to understand, can easily get you through Steel Path. So let me just get, alright, so here's what we're gonna do. For his first ability, first let's go into his abilities. Infernal. It's probably my favorite ability of his. It makes it so things within a certain radius of you, depending on how you build them, will all catch on fire. And these things, it doesn't say it on here, but whenever they die, they will help fill up a bar that charges up brimstone, which you need fully charged to use. And that's one of the main things about this build, is this. And then there's Remedium, which is one of the best healing abilities in the game, in my opinion. It does damage to something near you, and it heals you depending on your build. It heals you a lot, as you can see from mine. And there's no cooldown, so you can just infinitely get yourself back up to full health if you have energy. Then there's why do they name these so confusingly? Demonium, where Uriel sends the demons forward, which will also mark enemies, and you have to kill said enemies with a weapon, which fills up this bar more, so you can use this. You also get a very small amount of the bar from Remedium, and also the little orbs that I probably won't spawn around me, but can spawn sometimes. You've probably seen them in missions where you've had a Uriel teammate. Anyways, I'll show off actual abilities now that I've explained them a little, and then I will give the build, and y'all can be on your way. And that'll be it. And then go check out my Noko and Sevagoth videos if you can. Alright, so for my build, this does a decent amount of damage, and it marks wounds. And as you can see, that bar fills up as I kill them. And then if I use whatever that ability is called, it'll send the demons forward. And as you can see, marked, that also will do, there it is, the orb. These also heal you and fill up the bar. And then, if you could, just look at my shield and my health. Yeah. That's his, I forgot the order. That's his second ability. So let me just finish getting rest. Here, I'm gonna skip while I fill up the rest of the bar. Okay, as you're about to see, his fourth ability, with my build at least, which, like I said, you have to build him correctly. Yeah, that's why you really want to build up that bar. And as you can see with the healing ability, it's a spam. There's no cooldown whatsoever. And that's his abilities. Here is the build. That's not the build, that's my Warframes. That's embarrassing is what that was. I haven't formatted him yet, by the way, as you can see here. So this is a non-forma build, so you can make it better by putting an Xless mod in if you want to. And my arcanes aren't fully done, which just tells you this is really good. So I have Steel Charge because you have to rely on the weapon a bit, and I use melees, but if you use guns, I'd recommend changing this. And I'm gonna hover over these, and if you don't have these mods, change them for whatever mod you do have that will increase. Like, say you don't have Transcendent Fortitude, but you have Intensify or something else that does Strength, then do that. But anyways, I have Transcendent Fortitude, Intensify, Equilibrium, Archon Flow, which can be substituted by just normal flow, Augur Reach, which can be substituted by other ability range things, Stretch, also ability range. This can be substituted for Vitality if you wanted it to, or Umbral Vitality if you're there in the story, which would also go hand in hand with this. But then you'd have to change something else to make sure you could fit it all. And then continuity, continuity for ability duration. And as y'all can see, I also have 4 crimson shards and 1 blue shard for my build. You can go all red or adjust it how you want with that. And as of right now, I'm using Orthos Prime as my weapon choice with him. Here's my build for this. Polar Arms, Sacrificial Seal, Gladiator Might, Focused Energy, Organ Shatter, Carnus Mandible, Shocking Touch, Jagged Edge, and Gladiator Rush. And because I've made this video only 10 minutes long so far, I'm giving 1 extra build to anybody who's watched this far. What should I give y'all? No, I'm not gonna give Titania because that's too good. Jade's also. I never gave this. Yeah, I never gave my Gauss build out. This is a build mostly for Redline. It's not really for it wasn't really made for strength with Thermal Sunder. It does some okay damage, but I wouldn't recommend it for high level Steel Path. But it is good for Redline. So, as you can see, we have Umbral Intensify, Narrow Minded, Flow, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that word. Continue. That's the second time. Continuity nears hatred. Streamline. Transient fortitude. And corrosive projection. Aura mods are always changeable how you want them to be. And once again, not formed. So I don't know why I don't form on my Warframes. It's a bad habit. And ignore the Archon shards. This was like my first prime. Leave me alone. For my next video, I'll probably be doing either. No, I already did Labos. I'll probably either be doing my Exaku or Titania, because these are my two next best, other than Jade. So, all of y'all stick around for that, and like and comment for a chance. And seriously, please listen to this. You have to say and comment that, hey, I want to be in the giveaways that I put in my shorts multiple times that I'm going to do, but I can't do them if people don't give me the, hey, I want to be in this. And I need to know that you meet my very few requirements. Just sub and like and comment, and I guarantee you will get something. I'm gonna start writing down a list of stuff that I'm gonna write down a list of the order I've given people stuff to, so it's not gonna be just a random giveaway. I'm gonna do my giveaways where it's going to be my oldest subscribers to my newest. So that means eventually every person will get something. So one giveaway, some people will get something, and then the next giveaway, other people will get something. It will never be the same people. That's not to, well, okay, that's kind of inaccurate. I likely will redo the same people depending on how much support I get from said people. If that makes sense. The more support you give, the more likely I am to repeat you. So there will be some repeats, but I can guarantee if you're subscribed, you'll get something. It may not be what you want, but it'll be something. Like, for instance, the pool of Iatan treasures that I was sitting in at the beginning of the video. I will not keep those after this year. They will go to... I'm going to try and find out who my biggest supporter is. And if I can, I'll give it all to them. If not, I already have a person in mind because they were the first person to really chat or try and get their spot. So there's already competition for that if anybody wants it. And I mean, that'll be worth at least 100,000, probably well over 100,000 into at this point. But this video is taking way too long, so I'm gonna let y'all go. See y'all in the next one. Peace.